Crocodiles lie in wait. If crocodiles are seen as the most frightening predators on the planet, it's because they're not only clever and strong, they have another weapon: their patience. They can go for months without eating, but after a fast like that, any prey passing within range of their massive jaws would have to be very lucky to escape. Armed with about 70 teeth, a thick body armor of scales, and powerful appendages that they can use to leap their full body length, their attacks are furious and frightening. Their body submerged to surface level in a river or a pond makes them almost undetectable, just a part of the environment, until they surprise their victim. Buffaloes, zebras, antelope, these are perfect prey. And slippery shoreline mud or steep riverbanks often make it hard for the prey to get away. A female crocodile decides to go after a young zebra that has been separated from the main group in the middle of the flowing water. It's not a fair fight. Alone, terrified and wounded in the river, the animal doesn't know where to go or how to get away. The female crocodile tries to drag the wounded creature down into the water, but the youngster is resisting ferociously. It's hopeless. The crocodile has to have a better hold. The prey might get away. Whatever it takes, she has to get a firmer grip with her jaws, and in those few seconds, the zebra could get away. Suddenly, the vise is loosened. Instantly, the zebra takes advantage and breaks away, desperately climbing up the riverbank. Exhausted by the violent struggle to stay alive, the young zebra has to rest. But lions are always prowling along the river, seeking new prey. The young zebra's minutes are numbered because she is wounded. And in the savannah, a wounded animal is as good as dead. Here at the river, the lions have this prey for the taking. In fact, they have a wide choice of animals that are fatigued from crossing the river, or sick, or wounded, the ones that trail behind the herd. As for the crocodiles, they gather around the only crossing point for the animals. A zebra sounds an alarm to warn the others. But the crocodiles are well aware. They know all they have to do is lie in the water and wait. Sooner or later, the next grazing animals will give in to the strong temptation to cross. It might be Thompson gazelles, eager to find that greener grass on the other side. For them, crossing the river is a real adventure. They're too small to resist the current. They wait, hesitating to take the first step. But for all their fear and reticence, the lure of the wonders sure to be found on the other side becomes too strong. The ones motivated by frantic urges to migrate often pay for their audacity with their lives. Sharing meals is a well-established tradition among crocodiles. A female comes to the party, but the prey isn't big enough for two. You don't share a gazelle. Resigned to this, the guest has only to reach the riverbank and participate in a crocodile's favorite pastime, the siesta. But during the mass migration across the Masimara Plains, danger comes not only from crossing the river, it lurks everywhere. A well-organized pack of wild dogs attacks a young canoe. It's encircled and separated from the herd. The predators then go at it fiercely, relentlessly, showing no mercy. The canoe is exhausted. It's time for the kill. At one point, the animal nearly falls to the ground. One of the wild dogs seizes a hoof. And finally, the creature drops. Often, the attackers will hold the muffle of the prey tight until it stops all movement. Now it just remains for the predators to share the meal. Back at the lair, a part of the meal will be regurgitated by the mothers to feed their young. It may seem that predators are ruthless. They show no mercy at all. But they kill only when they're hungry. Their potential prey senses this. As we saw, herds are often oblivious to lions walking almost beside them. But if a herd senses that a lion is hungry, they are away and fast. Yes, usually lions hunt in groups, or rather the lionesses hunt in groups. Males take no part in the hunting. They are content to feast on what the females bring in. What lions like most are gnus and zebras, the slower animals that are easier to run down, not the gazelles and antelope. Actually, hunting any animal is always